Hello, my fourth graders. Welcome back. This is lesson 13.4, Understand Degrees. Our target is to measure angles using degrees. Our criteria is that I can use fractional parts of a circle to measure angles. I can explain how degrees are related to fractional parts of a circle. Find the elapsed time for each set of clocks. Describe in your own words the turn that the minute hand makes. I was debating, should I just leave it for you to figure it out or I should help, and I decided to help you. Okay, but if you have any other term other than my term, you can use it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, first clock, let's take a look. For the minute hand, we are going to take a look and we are going to see the turn. Okay, from 12 here 10 o'clock to 10:15, they moved what? This minute hand moved right angle, right? So it's 90-degree turn. I can just say 90 degree, to be honest. Okay, or you can also say that it is 90 over, let's say, 50 minutes, whatever. It can be, right? What else you can say? It's 1/4 quarter hour, right? So 1/4 hour. Okay, if you have anything else, please let us know. Okay, share it later. So now here the red clock, look at this, the minute hand from 3 o'clock to 3:30. So this is what? Straight angle, which is 180 degrees. And what else? You can say 30 minutes, and you can say half hour, right? And I guess that's it for me. If you have anything else, please let us know. For the green clock, from 1 o'clock to 1:45, so they moved this much, which is what? This is 45 minutes. And what else? You can say, since we know this is what? Yes, this is 180 plus 90 degrees, so this is gonna be 270 degrees. Okay, and what else? Remember, each right angle is what? 90, another 90, 3 90s, which is what? 27 tenths. Okay, degrees. And what else you can say? This is 3/4 right hour. And let's take a look. This orange one is from 7 o'clock to, okay, from 7 o'clock to, yeah, 8 o'clock. So this minute hand moved 360 degrees completely, right? The circle. And that's 1 hour. And I guess that's it. Oh, 60 minutes, yes. Let's say 60 minutes, okay? Now explain how elapsed time shown by an analog clock relates to angles formed in a circle. Oh, here every 15 minutes, right? From here, from the blue clock, red clocks, and green clocks, and orange clocks, they moved each time what? 15 more minutes each time, right? So they form what? 90 degrees. So I can say here every 15 minutes, the minute hand, yeah, that's easier, rotates 90 degrees angle. Okay, if you have any other words, please let us know. You can share with us. All right, angles are measured in units called degrees. Think of dividing a circle into 360 equal pieces. Okay, now an angle that turns through 1 over 360 of a circle measures 1 degree and is called a 1 degree angle. A full turn through the entire circle is 360 degrees, that we know. Circle, right? Circle, we know how to measure it. That's 360 degrees. And straight angle is what? 180. And when you have two straight angles, look at this. This is straight angle, and if you have two straight angles, 180 degrees, another 180 degrees. When you add this together, it's gonna be 16. Carry one up, 360. Okay, you can remember that that one as well. And this Descartes is thinking the symbol for degree is this. You see this here? Sorry. And 360 degrees is read as 360 degrees. All right. Let's move on. Did I read it? A full turn through the entire circle is what? 360 degrees. Okay. And just imagine you divide this circle into what? 360 pieces. Very small, right? Maybe smaller than this, but my Apple Pencil is not that thin, so I cannot draw this 360 equal parts, but just imagine, okay? And that's we call degrees, okay? Now example. Find the measure of the angle. And you see this here, 20 pieces out of 360. And I want you to know this degree symbol. Just remember this small circle means what? One full turn, which is one rotation, which is what? Yes, circle 360. So this means 1 degree means what? Is one piece out of what? 360. Okay, circle. Okay, and what about this 20 degrees is equal to what? 20 pieces out of circle, which is 360, and that's here. So you can just simply say, instead of in fraction form, you can convert that into what? Yes, degrees, angle form. Okay, an angle that turns 1 over 360 of a circle measures what? 1 degree. We know that, right? An angle that turns through 20 out of 360 of a circle measures what? 20 degrees. So the measure of the angle is what? 20 degrees. This angle is another simple one. You see, I told you the math, this chapter book is getting easier and easier when you move on, okay? Now example. Find the measure of the right angle, okay? Think a right angle turns through 1/4 of a circle, which is what? We can split that into 4 equal parts, and each part forms what? Yes, right angle. So right angle is what? 90 degrees. Okay, remember, 90 plus 90 is 180, is straight, right? Another 90 degrees and another 90 degrees, which is another 180. 180 plus 180 is equal to what? 360. That's what we did before, right? All right, step 1. Write 1/4 as an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 360. So 1/4 is equal to what? Yeah, we are going to use equivalent fraction. 4 times what is going to make 360. In order to know that, the easier way is what? Just divide by this 4, okay? Because we know we've practiced before, okay? So the multiplication and what is that? I'm sick, so I think my brain is not working now. And the division is what? Yes, inverse operation. That's why we can find this unknown number by dividing. All right. All right, so 4 can fit into 36 by what? Yes, 9 times. And Masabri, 0, nothing to do, so is 90. Okay, so you need to multiply anything you did to the denominator, you have to do to numerator. Okay, so it becomes 90 over 360. All right, so now write step 2, write 90 over 360 in degrees. An angle that turns through 90 over 360 of a circle measures what? Yes, 90 degrees. So write angle measures 90 degrees. But we don't have to go through this one, right? These steps, because we know the right angle is 90 degree already. All right, so number 1, find the measure of the angle. Okay, so 60 over 360, which means what? This is equal to what? 60 degree. 60 out of this circle. Okay, please remember this one, and it's gonna make your life very easy once you remember this. Circle means what? 360. Okay, 60 out of 360. This is same representing as this fraction. All right, so 1/8 is equal to, we are going to use what? Yes, we are going to use the equivalent fraction. 8 times what's gonna make 360. Okay, in order to know that, what I ask you to do, yes, divide 360, divide by 8. 8 cannot fit into 3, but 36 yes. So by what time? Yes, 4 times, right? So 4 times 8 is what? 32. Take away, and that's gonna be what? 4. Bring it down, and 5 times 8 is 40. So the equivalent fraction is what? 8 times 45 can make 360. Anything you do to denominator, do to numerator, which is what? 45 over 360. All right, that is equal to what? 45 degrees. All right, let's move on. Number 3. As you know, pause the video and then try to do it yourself. Easy, right? Okay, when you see this number 6, 7, and 8, and you see this 9, 2, 5, 2, half is very easy, because what? Half of 360 is what? Straight angle, which is 180. You don't have to go through the division. But this one, yes, you need to. Or you can do mental math, because you know 9 times 4 is going to make what? Yes, 360. Okay, if you know that already, then you can do mental math. But anything else, you have to use what? Division, to find out the equivalent fraction of 360. Okay, all right, pause the video and then do it yourself and check your answers with my answers. Okay, good luck. Number 3, and don't forget to put the star mark if you don't understand anything, okay, or need help. All right, so this is easy. We can just simply say what? 85 degrees. And this is another easy one, because the denominator is what? 360, which is the circle. So all you need to do is what? Just write down 120 degrees. And this is what? 45 degrees. Okay, but here, 1 over 9 degree, what is it? Yes, I'm going to do 360 divided by 9, which is 4. Take away, bring this down 0, so 40. So this is going to be what? 40 over 360, which is 40 degrees. Okay, and we did number 7. Let's move on to number 8. I'm going to divide 360 by 5. And I know this is what? 5 times 7 is 35. Bring this, bring this down, and 2. So this is going to be what? 72 over 360, which is 72 degrees. All right, so number 9. A circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Oh, I think we did it. Yeah, here number 2. So each piece represents what? 45 degrees. But let's take a look. We didn't read the question thoroughly, so let's read it. A circle is divided into 8 equal parts. What is the measure of the angle that turns through 2 parts? Oh, so look at this. They are asking us to find out. Okay, circle is divided into 8 equal parts, which is the pizza. Okay, when you eat pizza day, right? So in pizza day, pizza is usually divided into 8 equal parts. And have you ever wondered what degree are you eating of the pizza? So if the pizza is divided into 8, it doesn't matter about the size of pizza. Even though you are getting the pizza from the Mario, Costco, doesn't matter. The uh, degrees or angle doesn't change because we are measuring what? The vertex. Okay, here we are going to check this in here. So even though this goes farther down, the degree angle never changes. Okay, just letting you know. So even though you are eating the Costco pizza, the big one, or the smaller piece from the Mario, or even smaller Domino's, okay, if the pizza is circle shape and the pizza is divided into 8 equal pieces, you are having the same amount of degrees from the circle. Okay, please keep that in your mind. Okay, so I erased it. Okay, so 2 parts. Okay, they are talking about these 2 parts. Already we know these 2 parts are what? 90 degrees. But how do we know in mathematical way? We know two, sorry, 2/8. Okay, because you are talking about what? 2 parts, which is 2 pieces. Okay, 2/8 is what? 8 times what? Over 2 times what is gonna make something over 360, right? That's what we need to figure it out. And we did it already. 8 times what? 45 is going to make what? 360, right? Anything you do to you did to denominator, you to numerator. So 2 times 45, which is 90. So 90 degrees. Okay, that's the mathematical way. But also you can model it, okay, and then see. Split that into 8 equal parts and then take two pieces, which is 90 degree. So if you are eating one slice of pizza, you are getting what? 45 degrees. Okay? So please think when you eat pizza, okay? And if you are taking 2 slices, you are getting what? Yes, right angle, 90 degrees, okay? All right, number 10. A circle is divided into 4 equal parts, okay? Let's see. 4 equal parts, okay? What is the measure of the angle that turns through 3 parts? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did this one also, right? Because we know this is what? Every quarter, let's say quarter part is 90 degrees in circle, right? Okay, 3/4, which is what? 3/90s. 3 times 90s. 90 degrees, which what? 270 degrees. Okay, all right. So now classify the angle as right, straight, acute, or obtuse. All right. We know right angle is what? 90 degree. And we know straight angle is what? Straight angle is 180. And acute is what? Less than 90 degree. Okay, so from 1 to 89 is acute angle. Obtuse is what? From 91 to, yes, 179. Okay, or obtuse. So this 30 degrees is what? Acute. And 120 is what? Yes, obtuse. Both circles are divided into sixths. Your friend says the measure of angle D is greater than the measure of angle C. Is your friend correct? Explain. This is what just I said, right? Let's say this is Mario's pizza, this is Costco's pizza, right? Maybe they have different weight or area, right? But the angle is the same because what did I say? The matter is what? The vertex and 2 lines. Okay, the vertex and 2 lines, they are equal. Okay, maybe if they ask you Which piece is bigger? Of course, the answer will be different. But they're asking us about the angle C and angle D. The angle is what? Stays the same. Because they cut this circle, let's say pizza, into 6 equal pieces and the degrees won't change. Okay, so the answer is no. Let's say the angle stays the same. Let's say angles are, okay, angles stay the same. I think that's better. Okay, as what? 1/6 each. All right, 1/6, 1/6. All right, number 16. Does each figure show the same angle? If not, which two angles are shown? Explain your reasoning. Okay, are they same? It looks same, but what's the difference? They have a circle inside, right? And they have shaded. But the other one, the right side one is what? It's not shaded and there is no circle. Okay, so this represents what? It turns, it rotates one full circle. Okay, but this one stays the same. That means what? This rotates 360 degrees and this stays the 0. It doesn't move. Okay, so the answer is what? No. The left one, circle, turned 360 degrees. But the right one did not turn. Okay, all right, so last page. Spokes divide the ferry wheel into 20 equal parts. What is the angle measure of one part? Okay, so this is 1/20. Please keep that in your mind and continue. Write a fraction that represents one part. Because the ferry wheel has 20 equal parts, one part can be represented by the fraction, 1/20. They gave us the space to write. Write 1/20 as an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 360. Okay, now let's use what equivalent fraction? 1/20, okay, converted into 360. Okay, 2 times what's gonna make 36? Yes, we know 18. Okay, so 2 times 18 makes 360. If you don't get it, you can always what? Divide. Can fit in 2. Okay, 1. Bring this down. And 8 times 2 is 16. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. And then, I suppose did 20, but here, yeah. So 1 0 anyway, okay? So 20 times 18 is what? Same as here, okay? 360. So anything you do to denominator, do to numerator. So here is 18. So write 18 over 360 in degrees. An angle that turns through 18 over 360 of a circle measures what? 18 degrees. All right. So the game spinner is divided into 10 equal parts. What is the angle measure of one part? All right. So 1/10, right, is equal to what? 10 times what's gonna make 360? Yes, you got it. 36, right already? And 1 times what? Anything you do to denominator, you do numerator. So the answer is what? 36 degree. Already. Okay. Number 18. A circular quesadilla is cut into 8 equal pieces. 5 pieces are eaten. What is the angle measure formed by the remaining pieces? Same as pizza. Okay, quesadilla, whatever it is, just think about the pizza, okay? That is easier. So now you ate what? 180 degrees already, right? And think about it. This is what? Right angle. And then this is half of right angle, which is what? 180 degrees plus what? Half of 90, which is 45 degree, is eaten. Okay, now what is the angle measure formed by the remaining pieces? Which means what? When you add this together, it's gonna be 225 degrees, right? Take away 360, take away 225. Okay, becomes 5, 10, take away 5 is 5, 3, 1. So the answer is what? 135 degrees. Another way of finding it is what? Yes, just find out. I know this form what? This form 90 degrees, and this is what? 45 degrees. So 90 plus 45, 135 degrees. The same. Okay. Now, when a light wave hits an object, the object reflects a colored light at an angle to your eye. The color of the reflected light is the color you see. What fraction of a circle is shown by the angle? Explain. Alright, so this is what? 30 degrees over 360. Okay? Which is what? Angle is what? 30 degrees. So an angle is 30 degrees turns through 30 over 360. This is my explanation. You don't have to write anything else, right? Simple. Okay, so this is my this is it for this lesson. I want you to practice on Excel, and if you have any questions, please put star mark on it and then share with us, okay, what I'm going over. Okay, thank you. See you soon.